Tell me a little bit about Trigger. How did you get him? And he
was without a doubt the greatest horse that ever came along. I got him when I made my first picture. He was 4 years old, and before that, just the fall preceding that, the first time he was ever in a picture was Olivia de Havilland rode him in Sherwood Forest in that picture she made with Errol Flynn. Mm-hmm. And I made my first picture with him in January 1938, and we made around 90 of our features and 101 of the half-hour TV shows plus appearances. And he was like an iron horse, and he was just a
smart. Also,
well, if there's a place, if there's a heaven for horses, that's where Trigger is. He was something else.
But he could do things that
he could do anything.
Yeah.
He was just he was sharp, and you show him a few times, and he'd just do it.
Yeah.
With on cue, you know, a horse has two sets of brains, one for each eye, and you
really.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know that or realize that, but you've probably heard the saying, never mount a horse from the right side. That's because you saddle him and do everything from the left side. Most people do. And if you go on the other side, you're a stranger. And I could prove it by a Trigger. I could work on the left side where you always mount the horse from the left side. And I'd give him the cues to go through the things, and he'd go through everything. I'd go on the other side and give him the same cues, and he'd just stand there as if I wasn't there.
So the right side of him had never really met you.
That's right.
No, but
no, that you can balance them going up the same way. You turn a horse to the left several times and never turn to the right. You can't get him to turn to the right. You have to train him to do that.
Yeah. I didn't realize that.